Wait, my name is Tony. Tony Rusto. Tony, yes. I was born in Mombasa.
Mombasa.
In Mombasa. Mombasa, that is Kenya.
Kenya.
Part of, yes, Kenya. There's a town in Kenya called Mombasa, which is by the seafront. I was born there, and I grew up there. And of course, I'm a Seychellois. My father is Seychellois, yeah. And I came to Seychelles in the 70s.
Okay.
I think 1976, yes. Around 1976, just before
1976.
before the independence of Seychelles. Seychelles' independence was 1976. I came here around that time because my mother always used to say to me, "Man, you must go and see Seychelles. Seychelles is your home, you know. Although you was born here, but yeah, you must." So anyway, yeah, I came here. I like it. It's very nice.
This place is very nice.
But of course, I was a Kenyan, you know.
Do you still remember any of your favorite childhood memory?
Childhood memory? Oh, my childhood memory was ghetto, you know.
Ghetto?
It was a ghetto style. The house was made out of mud. The roofs was made out of coconut leaves. And the toilet was a big hole in the ground. So, you know, you have to squat, you know, to have a crap. Yeah. That was ghetto completely. I am a ghetto boy. I was born in the ghetto.
You were born in the ghetto?
Yes.
Do you think you fulfilled all your dreams that you had while growing up?
I'm happy. Because I think, you know, the more you get, the more you want.
Yes, the more you get,
the more you want. And you can't have it. That's correct. He said, you can't have it all. You can just, you know, be happy. And that is what I said to you. I'm happy. I had a good life. Having still a good life, because although I'm 76.
76?
Yes. 76 years. I'm still having a good life. And I'm glad about it. Although, you know, I get this, that, and all pains there, but I'm okay. Good. I'm okay.
So, what's the biggest change you have seen in the world so far? The biggest change you have seen in the world compared to when you were growing up? You think there's a lot of changes?
I feel it. It hurts because I see poverty is something that is not good at all. Poverty is no good because the people are suffering.
Yeah.
If one could do something, you know, but we can't. I would. I feel that it's not really. That poverty is it hurts when you see people. You see people sometimes, you know, they are digging in the dustbin and all that. You know, that is not very good. You know, but what we can do, you know, we share. If we can share, it is good. Yeah.
So, growing up as a child, what did you people do for fun before smartphone?
For telephones.
Yeah, before the telephone.
Before the phone.
What do you people do?
We was, I call it Radio Bush.
Radio Bush?
Yeah. The news travels from here to there, from there it travels and goes there and travels. You wanted to send a message to somebody, you have to send a message via, you know. That was like a kind of a telephone system, a Radio Bush, I call it.
You know, now in this generation, now you see the parents, they are buying toys, smartphones for their children to play with. During your own time, what did you people play with? You didn't play around?
Yes.
You play around?
I can't
remember.
No, I can remember very clearly. You get the what you call the from the bottle.
The bottle, you call it can.
Yes. Yeah, the cover of the bottle, and you make it with the tin, and you put a sticky bit, and you put that, and then, you know, you had it, like your that was because you cannot get those toys, so you make them. But that is experience, because today if you get somebody who got the money and everything, he cannot do that.
Yes, you cannot do that. Yeah.
That's true. We did it. Yeah, it was very nice.
Is there anything you think you miss in the past? Is there something that you think you miss in the past?
Those things I'm talking to you about,
You miss them a lot.
I did miss them. I would have liked to put my parents in the best house. I would have liked to make a good salary and a good job. And I'm a musician.
You're a musician. You like music?
I'm a musician, profession.
Professional musician?
Yes, I'm a saxophonist. I've been playing music around the world.
Really?
Yes, I've been playing music in Finland. I've been playing music in America. I've been playing music in England. I've been playing music in Switzerland. I've been playing music in Germany.
You were touring around?
Yes, I'm a saxophonist.
You have your team?
I had a band, yes.
You only
I had a band. The band was called the Vikings.
the band
Was called Vikings. VIKINGS. Right. If you will look on YouTube, you will see them.
If I look on YouTube, I will see your music.
You will see the music we are playing, because we were entertaining tourists, we were entertaining everybody. We even did our own music also. We did an album. And you will see the write-up. You will see we were 7 members in the band. My brother was playing the trumpet. The other cousin of mine was playing the keyboards. The other cousin of mine was playing the bass. Who was there. Another good friend of mine, who I am now staying with the daughter here, he was the drummer. He was half Chinese, half Goan. Indian Goan. Goa is part of India.
You had a great band.
Very good, yes.
I'll check on it on YouTube.
YouTube, you will see it. Look, you will see Vikings.
Viking.
Yes. Call for it and it will come. Yeah, and you will see Tony. But when you will see Tony there, you will see Tony got afro on his head. Yeah.
I would like to see that.
Yeah. You will see.
Do you still remember how you met your first lover?
My first lover.
Do you still remember how you met her?
Well, when you are a musician, I won't lie to you, When you are a musician, you meet many women.
That's something.
Yeah. So you can't really say, which was the first love or whatever. But my wife is my treasure.
Your wife is your treasure.
Yes, is my treasure, because she is the one who really looks after me. She knows my diet. She knows, to keep me in shape. If I am like this, I can say thanks to her, because I would be sitting down and maybe, eating wrongly, maybe eating ugali and all that,
You must have a good wife. You must.
She is. My wife is Italian.
Your wife is Italian.
Yes. She's an Italian who came when she was very, very young. With her parents, they came to settle in Kenya.
Yeah. So what can you say is the secret for your good marriage with the wife?
Don't lie.
Do not lie. You never lied to your wife?
I have.
Or she have never lied to you?
She has never lied to me. When I got her, when I had her as my girlfriend, she was still like 13 years old. And I was already 18 years old, I was much older than her. But she was very, very nice to me. And she loved me, she liked me, and we stayed together till now. My wife, she was, it was not very easy for her. It was to have the first son after she had my first child was a son. And when he was born, I looked at it and I said, no, I don't want her to go through this again, because it was, You would think that I was having the baby and not her.
Oh,
It was, she was screaming and I was there.
you were there.
Yes, and the doctor tell me, go get some glucose pills, energy pills, the glucose one,
Eh,
And I got the glucose pill. Instead of giving it to her, I was eating it.
wait. You went to the labor room with your wife?
Yes, I was not inside completely the labor room, but I was very near. Yes, I
Very
was
near. They have to get the glucose for her.
Yes, a midwife, the lady said to me, go get some glucose tablets for her because she's struggling. She's fighting a lot. I think she didn't have the energy to push, push. So that is it. And then our son Maurice was born.
Instead of you to give her the glucose, you were eating it.
So I did notice, and then I realized,
Oh,
that my father-in-law was with me. And my father-in-law, he said to me, what you are doing, this is for her, not for you.
So tell me, do you still remember the hardest year of your life?
The hardest year of my life, yes, I do remember the hardest year of my life.
How do you overcome?
Is we came from a family of 12 children. My mother gave birth to 12 children. My mother used to do 2 jobs in the day. 1 job in the daytime and 1 job in the evening time to keep the family going. That's why I said to you, our first house we were living in was what we can call a poor people's house, because it was they said to you where the toilet was and and all that, and sleeping on the floor is a normal thing.
Wow.
It was okay, but no, it's not that we didn't have beds. We had beds, but of course we were all healthy people and all that, so this was like normal, There's always, if somebody's on the bed, you just put one mat down and you sleep on the mat. At night. So, that was a hard life. It was a hard life because mom had to look after us. So at the age of, when you were already at the age of 15, like that, 15, going to 16, something like that, you had to look for a job. You have to look for a job because my mother used to say to me, my son, men, they work with their hands. Women, they have to work with their brains. If they do not work with their brains, you'll find them on the streets.
Yeah.
Which is true words. It's true words. At 76 now, I know. I've come across so many things, So I believed it. And so my sister had to go for extra studies, and I went to work. I worked for an engineering company. Yeah. Watch out for the camera.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It was really a hard life.
Yes, it was a tough life.
Very tough one.
Yes.
So what advice do you have for a young man at his 30s, just like I am?
My friend, the key to it all is education.
Education.
Education. In my days, education was, you didn't need to get that very big education. If you get the education that you could write your name, or you could write a letter or something like that. But nowadays it's different, man. Nowadays it's hard, man. You got to really, you got to really struggle. You got to, I don't think it's you need to, you need to have a good job. You need to get good money. You need to have money, yes. And if you have money, then it's good. If you don't have money, man, the last thing, what we can do,
Yeah.
we have to look for it by force.
Do you still remember the craziest thing you did in the past? The craziest thing you did in the past? Do you remember any? A lot?
I don't know if I can talk about it, but there was,
Okay.
no, because this is not public. This, huh?
It's okay.
Yeah, because,
Let's keep started.
Yeah.
Do you have a major regret of life?
Re-
Any major regret in your life? Or something you think you could have done, but you didn't do it?
like I said to you, I went to work at the age of 16 already because I had to help the family.
Yeah.
But I was even working even before 16 because 16 now I could work as you know, properly in a company. Before that, I used to do jobs that I go to start to do it at 6 o'clock in the evening, and 6 o'clock in the morning I go home. So that, you know, the kinds of jobs I've done, my friend, kinds of jobs I've done, I cannot, you know,
So because of that, you couldn't do so many things that you wanted to do in life.
I never went through my education all properly because, of course, I had a problem of helping out in the family. You know, I had to help in the family. I've done all kinds of things to make to earn money. I mean,
I understand.
Not rob, but you know,
because of where you're coming from, you had to do anything to make sure you get the money.
Yes.
Second, but then not the last, I think. What was that thing that you can say, I'm very proud of this, despite whatever you have gone through in life? What do you have anything that you can say? Okay, I am proud of this one. I am proud that I have done this. I am proud of having this. I am proud of this or that.
Yes, I am proud. Like today is one day that I'm happy also. I got in touch with my son. I had not got in touch with my son for a very long time. Wow. I was very worried about it because my wife also was very worried about it. But of course, you know, he is living in Germany. We are here in Seychelles. But we got the contact today, which is very nice. And yeah, I am proud about, that's one of the things I'm proud of. I'm proud about, I had this mother of mine that was so, you know, she was a very nice lady. She worked very, very hard to bring us up. Very hard. That I used to remember because, yeah, she was also working behind a bar serving, you know, serving behind the bar. She was very educated. If my mother would write a letter, my friend, if you don't know how to read properly, you will never read a letter. You think it's a shorthand, like a stenographer, you know. Incredible. Right in between the line and all that.
All right. So what do you want to be remembered of when you are gone out of this world? When you are gone out of this world, I mean.
When I'm gone out of this world,
what do you want to be remembered?
I would like to know what I'm coming back as. People say that you can come back as a dog, or you can come back as a cat, or you can come back as a bird, you know. I wouldn't mind to come back as a bird. That's very nice because I can see everybody, I can spy with everybody. Yeah, apparently we've been made to understand that one day when we are gone, we are coming back
as something.
I don't know if that is true, because
it could be true. Yeah, I think I believe so.
It is from dust to dust.
Yeah.
We got out, and when we go back, we're going back inside the dust, and in the dust we finish inside dust again. So, but of course, it's our spirit that comes back. I want to come back nicely. I don't want to come back badly. I don't want to come back with grudge. I never, you know, jealousy is something that is very bad.
Yeah.
It's very bad, jealousy. You have to avoid it. Keep away from it.
All right. As a 76-year-old man, you still like to gym. You still like to exercise your body. You still have you been doing this since you were young, or you started it at old age?
Even when I was young.
Even when you were young.
When I was young, I was yes. When I was like 13 years old, I was fit. And I knew that fitness was very, very important. It's very, very important, fitness.
All right. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, nice.
I really appreciate part one.
No, good, man. I'm here.
All right.
Yes, this is my
What for? Yeah, man.
Hey, man.